Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back to react to another episode of Dark. This is season 1, episode 2. It is called Lies, I think. I had a lot of fun with the first episode. Very confusing, but I am hoping to, try and wrap my head around everything that went down. I want to say thank you for the support on the first episode. There's a pretty strong showing in the comments, so the Dark community is looking to be like a fun group to be a part of. So thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys continue to comment and show up in the videos, because that would mean a lot to me. But yeah, last episode we really got to meet a lot of different characters. Lots of questions we still have about what's going on, but Mikkel went missing last episode, and then a new dead kid was found in the woods after, and then frick, what was that? Eric, he's like getting tortured in a basement somewhere. So there's lots of big questions still that we have, but I'm excited to jump into this next episode. So before we do that, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. That means a lot to me and it helps my channel grow. If you are new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me react to more of Dark on the channel, because I plan on doing so. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, or you want next episode's reaction slightly early, consider supporting me on Patreon. That would mean the world as well. But otherwise, let's jump into the episode. There they go, focusing on this power plant again. 9 hours since Mikkel's disappearance. Who is this guy? He's the one that came out of the cave, right? A dead Boyd. Is that Jonas? As an old man? Ooh. Are you hallucinating this? It's like black. Is that your dad? You saw him in the woods. Okay, so Jonas like hallucinates things.
Zeitpunkt des Todes vor etwa 16 Stunden.
Okay, so this kid died 16 hours ago?
Wie geschmolzen.
Melted eyes.
Neben den Verbrennungen sind die Gehörgänge völlig zerstört. Auch das
Ear
Innenohr
canals
ist
are
völlig
destroyed.
und beide Trommelfelle sind geplatzt. Extreme Lautstärke? Ja.
From whatever that torture device is. Looks like there's various paths you can go down. I wonder if, like, depending on which path you go to, it sends you to a different... There's a door. I was gonna say a different time period. That's radioactive. Is that where maybe that's where they're like storing some stuff from the reactor? Maybe that's why it creates the time travel cave?
Angaben der Polizei wurde der 11-Jährige zuletzt in Begleitung seiner Geschwister im Windener Forst nahe des Kernkraftwerks und den Windener Höhlen gesehen.
What does this guy know?
Weise, die bei der Aufklärung helfen können. Unterdessen organisieren Bürgervereine in Absprache mit den lokalen Behörden Suchaktionen.
Why is there blood on that sweater? Also, why is your washing machine in the kitchen?
Wo warst du letzte Nacht?
Yeah, man, where'd you go?
Gegen Mitternacht, du warst nicht da.
Konnte nicht schlafen.
Why did you have blood? Did you kill that kid?
Michael hat gesagt, er findet es am schlimmsten. Wenn man nicht gefunden wird.
Oh yeah, and then he's not found. Kid's worst nightmares happening to himself. That looks like the most photoshopped picture ever. Martha. Why did you say that name?
An seiner Kleidung ist überall rote Erde, aber nirgendwo bei der Fundstelle. Außerdem
Interesting.
sieht es so aus, als hätte jemand den Jungen Sachen aus den 80ern gekleidet.
Oh, so this kid is from the 80s.
Auch 80er. Um den Hals haben wir das hier gefunden. Eine rote Kordel mit einem Pfennig aus dem Jahr 1986.
Interesting.
Ist das hier drauf?
Isn't that, is that 99 Red Balloons or whatever it's called?
Vielleicht hattest du recht. Es ist genauso wie damals. Mats ist an genau der gleichen Stelle verschwunden. Neben dem AKW. Da oben stimmt was nicht, das weiß ich.
Okay. Ich beantrage den Durchsuchungsbefehl.
Yeah, definitely get a warrant. That makes sense.
Wir müssen heute noch verschwinden, Jürgen. Noch heute Nacht. Weißt du, was erfolgreiche von erfolglosen Menschen unterscheidet?
No.
Eben. Also heute Nacht.
What is he doing? He's getting rid of something? Oh, hello, stranger.
Kann ich Ihnen behilflich sein?
Ich brauche ein Zimmer.
Interesting. So his dad was a painter? Lots of charcoal paintings? Huh. Look at the little He-Man toys. Hello. Strange man that just walked out of that cave. Dang, son, you're pretty ripped. What the flip? Oh, your back is shredded, dude. Okay, there's probably so much to be seen in that little collage. A journey through time. What is that? It's like a music box. Does she switch out the toys for a new one each time? It's like flowers, but they don't die. It's kind of cute. She doesn't want to answer Bartos either. Don't break your wall. Ow. Yeah, that probably hurt. Probably hurt a little bit. Is there something up there? There's something. Yeah. Interesting. Secret painting. Secret painting. in the ceiling. Ooh. Oh, this thing was in the opening credits. It's like a map. Oh, the map of the caves.
Ist zumindest theoretisch durch diese Gravitationsanomalie das Biegen von Raum und Zeit
Possible to bend time and space via gravitational anomaly.
durch ein schwarzes Loch zu reisen, um zu schauen, was dahinter liegt. Und welchen Preis würden wir bezahlen?
Travel through a black hole. So Eric's not dead yet, so that's good.
Du verdammtes Arschloch! Warum machst du das? Willst du mich fertig machen? Es geht um meinen Sohn, Mann! Ich komm wieder mit dem Durchsuchungsbefehl! Und dann wirst du dieses verschissene Tor aufmachen! Du Arschloch!
Yeah. He's got secrets, man.
Aufwärts!
Secret. Got a secret.
Was machst du hier?
Ich wollte dich sehen.
Komm mit.
Yeah, you can't just go to this dude's workplace. You're having an affair with this man? You can't try and do this in public? Okay, now's not the time to be making out. His kid's missing.
Ich ruf dich an, okay?
Yeah, you can't just like show up to the man you're cheating with's workplace and expect him to like publicly do this thing with you. Where is the crossing? Was his dad trying to find like the correct little cave part to like cross time, like which part of the cave will send you back in time? Because obviously people have probably explored that cave before and not all of them went back in time, so maybe he switched out the tires of his van. Yeah, I think that's what he did, because that looked like cut up tire tread in the back of the van. That's breaking and entering, Chief. Ooh. What is that?
Lass das fallen. Lass das fallen, hab ich gesagt.
This is drugs? That looks like the same type of package that Eric's drugs were in.
Wir haben das zusammen gemacht. Erik und ich.
Oh, yep. That's Eric's dad, right? Oh, that's Eric right there. Yo. This guy looks skinny. Is he the therapist? 'Cause the therapist knows things. Are those... what is that, barrels or something like that? Are they trying to cover up toxic waste from the plant? knows he's going somewhere. Does this happen every time someone travels? And it's killing birds. What the? Don't pick that up with your bare hands. Birds carry diseases. Oh, snap. That's a lot of birds. This dude has similar haircut to Jonas. So I think this is Jonas in the future past. When is Mikhail? Is this him? Mikhail? Yeah, he's got the skeleton outfit and the Velcro shoes. No furniture outside the cave. So he is definitely in a different time period. It's like, when the hell did we get this bike?
Wer bist du?
Wieso? Wer bist du?
Meckel. Ich wohne hier.
Ulrich. Und ich wohne hier.
Oh, that's his dad in the past. You're not gonna shut your own house door though? This kid's gonna straight up walk in there.
Der tot. Sieht man doch. Oh, Katharina.
Katharina. Half a year after Chernobyl. '86. No bueno, Mikhail. Oof. That's the end. The stranger gets top billing on the credits, though. Interesting. Okay, so Mikhail has traveled back to 1986, which is probably no bueno, right? He's 12 when he traveled back. So theoretically, if he were to live out his life in present day, he would be 45. Right? So any 45-year-old man in present day could be Mikhail. So maybe Mikhail is the therapist. That would be very interesting. But yeah, there's lots of like, different people know things. Different people know what has happened to individuals, and we don't know what everyone knows. Like, the therapist knows things. The people that work at the power plant know things. And I'm waiting until all that info is revealed. But friggin' Jonas wakes up with like black goo coming out of his ears. Not 100% sure what that is, but his dad used a lot of like charcoal when painting. So it could be like wet, like water mixed with charcoal paint or something like that, possibly. And he like hallucinates his dad like covered in that stuff. Maybe that stuff is, I don't know, like toxic waste from the plant. And his dad, while exploring the caves, like found this toxic waste and got covered in it somehow. Maybe the cave is like covered in that type of stuff, because Mikhail was pretty dirty when he came out of that cave. But I don't know exactly like if that was just like cave soot or what it is. But yeah, so these caves, there's like a whole frick ton of like little caverns in these caves, and one of them connects to the power plant, the nuclear plant. And Jonas's dad was trying to figure out where is the crossing. So I assume maybe Jonas's dad was exploring all these little spots to find out which, like, what point. What if Mikkel was Jonas's dad, and he's just trying to find a way back home, and so he's trying to figure out what is the, like, what point in this cave do I have to go to travel in time again, and maybe he found some nuclear power plant secrets he wasn't supposed to know about. Very, very curious what could be going on with that. Ulrich's dad, I think. There's a lot of questions about him as well, because he keeps sneaking off in the dead of night doing God knows what. You know, he had a sweater with blood on it. So very, very curious to figure out what's going on with Ulrich's dad. I think that's Ulrich's dad, right? Because at least he's married to Ulrich's mom. But lots of stuff is going down. We don't know what's up with that random stranger that's now at the hotel. He's like trying to figure all this stuff out, and he has this weird like magic box. It looks like a music box or something like that, where like it spins and plays music. Lots of questions about that as well. You know, what was the power plant trying to get rid of with Eric's dad? I think, right, that's Eric's dad. He works delivery at the power plant, and the head boss at the power plant wanted him to get rid of something. I think it's meant to, right away you're meant to think it's like get rid of the bodies, but I feel like it's not that obvious. I feel like maybe like they're doing something with the plant that is producing some like toxic waste or something. Maybe they're not disposing of the toxic waste the way they should be, and they're just putting it in these caves to save money or something. So that's curious. Jonas found the map with all the stuff, so he's maybe going to be exploring the caves as well. And maybe Jonas travels back in time and he's the stranger, because he could be, although he'd be too young. I don't know. The stranger seems like he's not 45. It looks like he's in his 30s, so might not be him. What else? They keep focusing on this nuclear power plant. And the fact that like they have all these secrets there and they're hiding stuff. So, you know, maybe the plant is not doing things correctly. Maybe they're like shortening steps or taking shortcuts or just like, you know, trying to save money here and there, trying to become profitable, and they're not following correct procedure. And because of that, you know, they inadvertently created a time travel cave, and they're gonna end the world or something. I don't know. Eric and his dad sold drugs at the school. That's interesting, but they also focused on the tire tread of Eric's dad's van. Like, did he switch out the tires? I don't know. Very curious. That stranger man keeps appearing out of the caves and in the woods, and then he was dragging Eric's body. So Eric, I think we have confirmation that Eric is dead at this point, because that man was dragging him through the woods, and the person that was dragging him seemed like a tall, skinny individual. And so far, the people that I can think of off the top of my head that are tall, skinny individuals are, I think first the therapist, because he's like, when he called his wife or whatever, he's like, I have to tell you something. And he was like crying, and then this episode he was crying. And so like he knows something. He has something to do with something. So I think my first initial theory off the bat is that he is the one that kidnapped Eric and is trying to do something to him. I don't know exactly what he's trying to do to him. He's like torturing him with this thing, like burns out their eyes and like creates like a centrifuge like in their head. I don't know what's going on with that. But then yeah, there's power surges at the end of the episode and kills all these birds. Does those power surges happen every time someone travels in the caves? Or is it like you know, perfect timing sort of thing, where like something's happening at the plant that is causing all these power surges, and if someone is in the cave at the same time as that happens, they travel back in time? or forward in time, I guess, could be another possibility. I'm not sure. But yeah, then we end the episode with Mikkel traveled back to 1986 and met his father and mother. I think that was his mom, right? His mom's name is Katarina. Met them in the past. So this kid's, what is this kid gonna do now? She's gonna live out the rest of his life in 1986. Lots of questions. Still not many answers, but we're getting extra puzzle pieces here and there. Overall, very much enjoying the show so far. Still very confusing. Still lots of questions, but I'm having a good time. Without spoiling anything, though, let me know what you thought of this episode down in the comments below. I would love to hear all your thoughts. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. Helps my channel out a ton. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me react to more of Dark. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, or you want next episode's reaction slightly early, consider supporting me on Patreon. That would mean the world as well. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.